In our homes, we have just seen a big 4th of July celebration in New York City. We had some pretty big ones here for our size back in 1916 and 17. The day usually started with an explosion of dynamite set off by Charlie Widmeyer back in the lots. Our milk is no longer delivered door to door in glass bottles by the Melnitzes. Everything does change with time. Here we are today, 192 years after those Frenchmen looked over our site. We never lived up to their wild dreams of a city, but could Thoreau and Desjardins return today, we think they would be pleased with what they would see. We think they chose well. Now let's take a look around town.
United Methodist Church, Beaver Falls. New church built 1952 to replace church burned down on the main street, 1946. On the right, Dr. Ismail's home. Now looking north on Farney Road. Driveway leading up to DeWitt Lefever's house. Looking south on Farney Road towards Main Street and the bridge. Former United Brethren Church. Now Salem Fellowship Church, built 1848. Some additions put on since. Monument to Dr. Jones, put up by the town folks. In loving memory of our Dr. Frederick Edward Jones, who faithfully served this community from 1893 to 1936, dedicated May 30, 1939. Cemetery in the background. This is the old cemetery. A new addition has been started since 1930 in the lower end of town. Main Street. Building shown was formerly J.P. Lewis Company office. Road leading south, across the bridge to Route 612. Former H.S. Lewis House, now Boise Cascade office. Swimming hole, sponsored by the Beaver Falls Fire Department. Late in the day, not many people swimming, sometimes 100 at a time. Lifeguard furnished. The dam at the swimming hole. Background flume for the power plant. Number 1 power plant, Beaver Falls. Brick schoolhouse built around 1926 to replace wooden structure. Now abandoned to the new central school and used for a rec center. Professor's house, side of the brick schoolhouse. It's part of the fleet of buses back of the school. Fleet of Beaver River Central School buses behind the brick school. Old Beaver River Railroad Depot, owned by Boise Cascade, sold to a chemical manufacturing company for a small chemical business. Where everybody in town, before they had cars, would take the train 10 miles to Lowell to go to the fair, go to the dentist, the doctor. Train runs once a day for the mills in Beaver Falls, feed mills in Krogan. Still running, owned by Boise Cascade. Station in Beaver Falls. Now, storehouse for Beaverite products. In front of the depot, leaning out towards Krogan. Boxcar on the siding. Beaver Falls sign missing. New store in town, Wakefield's General Store. Farmley Brown's gas station. Former J.P. Lewis Company paper mill, now Boise Cascade. Tall building was the cooker building where they soaked and cooked the pulp to soften it. Part of the mill, and new pollution control put on 4 years ago. Smokestack, which has been shortened about 20 feet. Old office, still partially in use. And water tower with Boise symbol on about behind the tree. Far background settling basin for pollution control. All sewage, all waste from the mill pumped up to settling ponds before it returns to the water in Beaver River. Background, J.P. Lewis Company built about 16 small houses, each one same size, same construction. Sold individual people later on. It was named at one time Toy Town. Piles of spruce logs brought in by area lumber farmers. It is taken into the mill, bark taken off. Outside's cut off. It leaves a cant about 8 by 8. Outside used for paper making. These cants are shipped to a mill for dry kiln, cut up for lumber sizes. Bark way back of these piles was brought in, mixed with coal and oil to heat the boilers. Railroad siding just ahead of these piles can barely be seen. Former Beaver Inn, owned by J.P. Lewis Company, Boise Cascade, sold to a private party for apartments. Looking west down Main Street.